Hey everyone, I'm going to bust open a 1993 Bowman football hobby box. I've got two of them. I'm just opening up this one for right now. Not sure when I'm going to do the other one. Really excited about this one. Big Steelers fan, for those of you who do not know. Jerome Bettis rookie card in this. Very excited. Hopefully can pull him. It's a huge checklist, 400 cards I think there are in this set. This is not going to be a short video because 1993, I want to go through the players and just reminisce on some old school guys. Some of the names in this product that I'm looking for: Jerome Bettis, he's the big one for me as a Steeler fan. Drew Bledsoe, Garrison Hurst, Wayne Simmons. I consider him a pretty good linebacker. Jason Elam, Hall of Fame kicker. That'd be a cool pull. Natron Means, one of my favorite running backs in the 90s. Mark Brunell, he was a really good QB for a while there. John Lynch, should be a Hall of Famer. Will Shields and Willie Roaf, two of the best offensive linemen in football in the 90s, that's for sure, and 2000s, early 2000s. I think there's one specially engraved foil card in every pack. I'm not sure if there's autographs in this, but I'm not even interested in that. I mean, I am interested if they have them, but I'm just cool with the Jerome Bettis rookie. Would be awesome. Drew Bledsoe, some of the other names I named. All right, let's get cracking on this. I'm going to try to be as gentle as possible on this box because I kind of want to keep it for nostalgia purposes. Okay. 1993 Bowman. Got my Steelers stress doll in the background there. And that's what the 1993 Bowman football packs look like. Pretty cool. Hopefully these do not stick together. Not sure if they're going to or not. Could be a longer video after that, if that happens, but let's go. Oh yeah, these are gonna stick. Oh, this is gonna be bad. There's a Joe Montana foil right off the bat in his Chiefs uni. Oh, Cortez. Here, let me get these. Yikes. These are going to be brutal. Pierce Holt. Nick Lowry. Wade Wilson. Tim McDonald. Leslie O'Neal. Nolan Harrison. Wow, these are bringing back some names. Ricardo McDonald. Dennis Gibson. David Treadwell. It's a kicker. Ooh, Eric Green. Tight end for the Steelers. I remember him. Big boy. Keep that for the personal collection. Derek Fenner. Alright, that was pack number 1. Started off good with the Montana. Joe Montana. Yeah, for those of you who purchase this, just know that the cards do stick. It's not crazy, but okay, you got a Kevin Williams. Derek Lassick. Dwayne Harper. Myron Baker. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather too, so if I cough a million times, my apologies. Chris Carter. That's a decent one. Kenneth Davis. Darren Smith. I think that's a rookie card. Not sure. Chris Singleton. Jim McMahon on the Vikings. Wow, that's strange. And then Jim Harbaugh right behind him. Yeah, I noticed too. Okay, when it sticks like that, you get this. I don't know if you can see it in there, but the white starts showing. So there's a little bit of white showing in the background there. Pat Swilling, one of my favorite linebackers. Old Detroit linebacker. James Trapp. And there you go. That's that. As I said, this video is probably going to be long. I know most of my videos are kind of long. I like to take my time with a lot of these. Eric Curry. Nice. I like these foil cards. Oh, I wish these wouldn't stick like that though. Because I will be... There we go. Seems to be better. Chris Mims. Earl Dotson. Kelvin Martin. Greg Montgomery. And a lot of kickers in this. Mark Clayton on the Packers. Okay. Didn't even know he went to the Packers at one point. Warren Moon. Mark Collins. Bill Moss. Neil Smith. Excellent as a Bronco and a Chief. Excellent defensive end. Lorenzo White. Shane Droney. Greg McMurtry. Okay. That pack got destroyed. Andre Bad Moon Rising. That's a cool foil card. How about a foil of Bettis or Bledsoe? Be pretty sweet. Okay, Courtney Hawkins. Sorry. Ben Coleman. Harry Newsome. Michael Barrow. Mark Rippon. Ken Harvey, Artie Smith, Marco Coleman, Ricky Sanders, Martin Harrison, Keith Jackson, good tight end, Gino Torretta, Desmond Howard, Courtney Hawkins. That pack didn't stick quite as bad as the other ones did. Ooh, Barry foil card, nice. That is sweet. Nice. That's what the backs look like, just so you know. Gives you information, career highlights and whatnot. That is a sweet pull right there. One of my favorite running backs, pretty much probably a lot of people's favorite running backs. Alonzo Spellman, Sterling Sharp. There's one stuck behind there. It's probably the Bettis. Ricky Dixon. It's a cool shot. Steve McMichael. Ray Seals. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. Al Smith, Scott Brumfield, Clay Matthews. I think that's his father. It has to be, right? Well, there's so many Matthews, so it's got to be the Green Bay linebacker's father, I'm assuming. Mike Johnson, Timmy Brown, Arthur Marshall, Edgar Bennett, Leonard Marshall, Alonzo Spellman, Sterling Sharp, Rocket Ishmael. That's pretty cool. the Rocket. Never really quite lived up to the hype. He was good there for a while, but never reached that full potential that he was supposed to have when he got drafted. Okay. Scotty Mitchell, Rob Moore, Ray Childress, J.B. Brown, Charles Haley, Jumbo Elliott, Melvin Jenkins, Irvin Fryer. It's weird not seeing him in a Patriots uniform. Greg Biekert, Robert Jones, Sean Jones, Coleman Rudolph, Ron Heller, Randall? Is it a Randall foil? Oh, these are so stuck together. That's a nice one. It's a nice action shot. Cunningham. Thomas Smith rookie. That's pretty cool. Being a Buffalo Bills fan, living in Buffalo, I was a Thomas Smith fan. Wow, these are bad. This is a bad one. Oh. That didn't help any. Yikes. They just almost all buckled because of it. Michael Brooks, he's totaled. But these other ones are salvageable. Marcus Allen. Oh my goodness. These are so bad. Leonard Russell. Ernest Dye. Greg Robinson. Michael Brandon. Calvin Williams. That's the only bad thing about these older packs. I mean, you're going to get the ones that stick together. Been sitting around for so long. Gary Plummer. Seth Joyner. Kirk Loudermilk. Solid offensive lineman. Terrell Buckley. And Vinnie Clark. Yeah, I figured hopefully I can get at least a partial set of this together. Maybe buy a few more boxes down the road. I love these old school breaks. I think I'm going to start doing that because I'll be honest with you, stuff coming out from Panini, the Panini points are really getting on my nerves. Ooh, that could be a Jim Kelly foil card. That's pretty sweet. Glad to see he's cancer free again. God, these are brutal. Yikes. Gerard Bunch, Patrick Robinson, John Carney, remember Johnny, Tim Harris, Andre Hastings, great wide receiver for the well, to me he was. Russell Copeland, Jerry Ball, Heath Sherman, John Lynch, there you go. Sweet. John Lynch rookie card. That is awesome. That is a nice pull. Very nice. Put it there. John Perella. Andre Reed. Greg Lloyd. One of my favorite Steelers linebackers of all time. Him and Kevin Green were just awesome back in the day. Tim McKyer. Gerard Bunch. I love that Steelers defense back in the day. Ooh, Derek Thomas. Nice foil. Love those foil cards. Nate Lewis, Gary Zimmerman, Elvis Gerback rookie. It's pretty sweet. Dan Williams, Sean Gilbert, Farrell Edmonds. If I'm not mistaken, that's Tremaine Edmonds for the Buffalo Bills, the rookie linebacker this year, and that's his father. Darren Drozdov, Ricky Waters. Cool rookie. Not rookie, cool card. John Vaughn, Flipper Anderson, Wilbur Marshall, Brian Washington, Eric Moten, Nate Lewis. Junior. One of the best linebackers I ever saw in my lifetime. It's too bad that would happen to him. Ronaldo Turnbull, John L. Williams, Martin Mayhew, Henry Ellard, Derek Russell, Mitch Lyons, Shane Conlon in a Rams uni. Well, I always remember him as a Buffalo Bill. That must have been before the trade, I'm assuming. Harold Green, Anthony Miller, Harris Barton, Boomer Esiason, Carl Pickens, Johnny Holland, Ronaldo Turnbull. Man, just bringing some of these names up brings back memories back in the day. I first started collecting in 1986. But this is when I started to really appreciate cards. Ooh, this is a sweet foil card. Emmitt Smith. This would be, I think he was 91 was his rookie. So this is only his third year. That is a sweet foil card. Awesome. Hopefully this pack isn't as bad. Oh, these are coming apart pretty well. Oh, I saw one of my Steelers. Andre Collins, Steve Jordan, Don Mosbar, Levon Kirkland. Man, I love that defense back in the day. Ty Detmer, Mark Ingram, Ken Norton, Del Spear, Wayne Simmons. There you go. There's the linebacker, Wayne Simmons. Very cool. Charles Mann, Winston Moss, Tom Waddle, Michael Husted, Andre Collins, Steve Jordan. I think I went through a few of those already. But Willie Rowe foil, nice. That's what I'm looking for. Some foil rookies of some Hall of Famers. That is awesome. Little off-centered from side to side, but top to bottom is pretty decent. Love the card. Sweet. Sweet hit. That's what I was looking for. Some, ooh, there's another cool rookie right on top. Corey Miller. Tommy Aggie. Mark Brunell rookie. Sweet card. That's awesome. Brent Williams, Jackie Harris, Rich Moran, Dwayne Bickett, Dennis Brown, Irv Eatman, Willie Drury, Fred Stokes, Mike Golick, Lewis Tillman, Corey Miller. Come on, Bettis. Really looking for that Jerome. Yikes, this one's really stuck together. Thermal Thomas. Marion Butts, it's one of my first fantasy football pick. One of my first picks of fantasy football. I think my first one was in 91. I took Steve Young. No, Jim Kelly. I think it was 91 or 92. Marion Butts, Bill Brooks, Craig Erickson, Dion Figures. Solid corner or safety. I think it was corner for Steelers. Bruce. Chidi Ahanatu. I think that's his rookie also. Doug Pelfrey. Eugene Robinson. Santo Stevens. Phil Simms. Vaughn Hebron. Robert Blackman. Stan Humphries. Again, just to remind everybody, I thought that was Jerome. He wouldn't be in the Steelers, but this is equally as awesome. Well, not equally, but still awesome for me. Barry Foster, another one of my favorite running backs for the Steelers. Him, Willie Parker. Bettis is one of my all-time favorite Steelers, and this is really nicely centered. A little off side to side, but not crazy. Sweet card. Definitely going in a collection. Oh, I saw another sweet rookie in there. Darian Gordon. Chris Slade. Dana Hall. David Meggett. Ernest Givens. Vaughn Johnson. Jason Elam. Great looking card. Brent Jones. Mark Wheeler. Haywood Jeffries. Willie Green. Jesse Solomon. Burke Grossman. So I got most of the rookies, except for the big ones that I was looking for so far. Ooh, there's another sweet foil card. If you'll come apart. Come on, baby. Gotta be gentle. Wow, this one's bad. There we go. Reggie White. I know it sounds like their cards are ripping here, but or you know, all the stuff's coming off on them, but it's, you know, they're sticking together, absolutely, but they're not ruining the cards, so that's a good thing. Dana Stubblefield, rookie. Terry McDaniel. This pack is bad, so I'm hoping there's no Bettis or anything in here, because I don't want to take that. Steve Entman. Wow. I remember him. He was going to be an awesome defensive end until he tore both of his legs back to knees, I think he did. Vincent Brisby. Robert Smith, rookie. It's a cool one. Running back for the Vikings. It's a good one to have. Jonathan Hayes. Sorry guys, this is bad. Kimball Anders. There's a couple of them stuck together. Herschel Walker. You know what? It's Herschel Walker. Jeff Hostetler. And Quadri Ismail rookie. Got Rocket, now Quadri. Mark Jackson. Wow, that one was brutal. Well, this video is probably not for those who don't like long videos, that's for sure. Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice cakes. What a sweet foil to pull. Well, if you guys want to see me bust open another one, you let me know in the comments below. And maybe I'll do it this week sometime if I get a chance. Lincoln Kennedy, James Hasty, Lance Gunn, Vincent Brown, Steve Broussard, Cleveland Garrett, oh, I thought it was Jerome, Harold Alexander, Ronnie Lott in a Jets uni, Adrian Hardy, Rodney Hampton, Joel Steed, Derek Walker. Okay, I think there's 8 packs left. Dan the Man Marino foil. Sweet. I love the foil ones. I know I said it already, but they're just really cool. Really sharp looking cards. Most of them are pretty much centered. Okay. Bernie Kosar. Mr. Sidearm. Eric Martin. William the Refrigerator Perry. Ethan Horton. Ty-Jai Armstrong. Troy Vincent. Marvin Washington. Bill Fralick. Ricky Jackson. Chris Burkett. Pepper Johnson. Eric Swan. Henry Thomas. Getting some awesome foil cards, that's for sure. Troy Aikman. That is beautiful. It's weird seeing him taking off and running in that one. Don't see that much out of Troy Aikman back in the day. Lorenzo Lynch, Tim McGee, Richard Dent, John Taylor, one of the most underrated wide receivers of all time. Neil Anderson, Brad Baxter, Mike Compton, Fred Barnett, Jesse Tuggle, Najee Mustafa, Mark Stepnoski, Terry Kirby, Michael Dean Perry, Lorenzo Lynch again. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Come on, Bettis. I need you. I need you, man. LT. Lawrence Taylor. Greatest linebacker ever. Come on, Jerome. Mike Caldwell. Eric Metcalf. Kevin Green. Awesome linebacker. Him and Greg Lloyd. That was some fun times back then as a Steeler fan. I wonder what it would be like if they would have had Ben Roethlisberger instead of Bubby Brister as their quarterback. Tom Scott, Bob Christian, Shout out to Bubby Brister, though. Still one of my favorites. Tom Beebe, Mark Carrier, Darrell Williams, Victor Bailey, Roger Harper, and somebody stuck behind you. Robert Porcher, another awesome Lions defensive end. Reggie Langhorne. Jesse Armstead, rookie. It's a pretty cool one. He was a really good linebacker, too. Mike Caldwell. Eric Metcalf. Again. Not deny me my Bettis rookie card. Ooh, Brett Favre. What did they call him? Brett Favre? Oh, that's an awesome card. Looks really nice. Sharp. Reggie Cobb. George Teague. Harvey Williams. Mark Carrier. John Copeland. David Klingler. What a bust that guy was. David Klingler. Mike Sherrard. Oh my gosh. It's a Scott Sisson. I don't know. I can't get it out. Neil O'Donnell. Why did you throw that pick six, Neil? Todd Rucci. Gary Anderson. Roosevelt Potts. Yeah, like I said, if you're looking to purchase this, these are pretty sweet. I know they stick like that, but like I said, it's not really affecting the cards any. There's another bust. Rick Moyer. Didn't he get drafted by the Bears? I thought he got drafted by the Bears. Not sure. Jesse Hester. Anthony Carter. Chris Warren. Audrey McMillan. Ernest Biner. Randall Hill. Mark Higgs. Bob Whitfield. Awesome story about Bob. Just blind in one eye. Offensive lineman. Good dude. Irv Smith. Todd Kelly. Andy Harmon. Tom Carter. Morton Anderson. Oh no, 3 packs left. Still no Bettis. Garrison Hurst rookie, nice. Nice foil rookie. Again, that's off-centered, but still a sweet card. Yeah, I think I'll probably put this set together. If I open up the other one, I'm not sure. Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh, I saw who it was. Got an awesome hit here. For me, anyways. Dermani. That one kind of got messed up after I pulled it apart, so I'm going to go slow here. Eddie Robinson. Gary Anderson. No, don't be stuck together. Don't you dare be stuck together. Okay. It's Andre Tippett. Rod Bernstein. Tony Smith. And dun dun dun, Jerome Bettis. Hit it. It's beautiful. It is perfect. It is a perfect Jerome Bettis rookie. I mean, that is gradable. Absolutely. That is a gorgeous card. I'm not even going to mess around. I'm putting that bad boy in a sleeve. I'm not prepared for it, of course. But I'm just going to put them in a sleeve for right now. There you go. That's what I've been waiting for. Gorgeous. Thank you. Now give me the foil of his. Not being greedy. But yes, I am. Carlton Gray. Dale Carter. Doug Riesenberg. Keith Kurtz. Dermontti Dawson. I would definitely recommend this if you're going to buy some old school. This is awesome. I mean, look at all these veteran foil cards you get. John Elway. I mean, that is so cool. Okay, this video is going on 40 minutes, and I'm sure people are gonna tune out, so I'll just try to speed it up. Kyle Clifton, Leroy Horde, Daryl Johnson, Greg Townsend, Touchdown Tommy, except for the pros, Alvin Harper, Barry Word, Chuck Cecil, Brad Muster, Keith Byers, Daryl Taylor, Brian Cox, Blair Thomas. Okay, last pack. Bledsoe, Bettis foil. What say you? Marvin Jones, nice. It's his rookie also. Okay, Pete Stoyanovich, Jackie Slater, Howie Long, Darryl Green, Marty Carter, Henry Jones, Johnny Johnson, Eric, Sleeping with the Bieniemy, Merrill Hodge, greatest fullback of all time, John Alt, Tim Barnett, Kurt Govea, and there you go. Thanks for tuning in my video. Like I said, I will either open this box, this other box that I have. I got another unopened box of 93 Bowman. Let me know if you guys want to see that or not. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.